Jimmy Mckin. 11-year-old Jimmy Mckin was abducted by Apache Indians and unexpectedly formed a deep bond with his captors. Immersed in their culture, he developed a strong sense of belonging and acceptance. Over time, his connection to his original family weakened, and he came to view the Apache way of life as his own. When rescued, Jimmy resisted returning to his former life, preferring the familiar world he had built among the Apache people. Chinese workers building the Transcontinental Railroad, initially brought in for the grueling manual labor of railroad construction, Chinese workers quickly demonstrated a remarkable aptitude for skilled tasks. Their capabilities extended beyond mere physical strength. They excelled as track layers, masons, and even as overseers of other laborers. This unexpected proficiency challenged the prevailing stereotypes and underscored their invaluable contributions to this monumental engineering feat. However, the rapid influx of Chinese immigrants into the United States ignited a fierce backlash. Trappers and hunters in the Four Peaks country. The Four Peaks country on Browns Basin was a rugged and unforgiving land, home to a hardy breed of trappers and hunters. These men, often solitary figures, ventured deep into the wilderness in search of valuable pelts and game. Their lives were marked by hardship and danger, as they faced the challenges of harsh weather, treacherous terrain, and encounters with wild animals. Yet they were drawn to the freedom and adventure of the untamed frontier. A Navajo man in full ceremonial regalia. Imagine a figure cloaked in layers of tradition and spirituality. A Navajo man, his body transformed into a canvas of sacred symbols, stands tall in the heart of 1904. His face is obscured by a meticulously crafted mask, a portal to a realm of ancestral wisdom. Every feather, bead, and color on his attire carries the weight of centuries of cultural heritage, a testament to the enduring spirit of the Navajo people. His presence is a living, breathing artifact, a bridge between the ancient and the modern world. Whirling Hawk, a member of the Sioux tribe. Whirling Hawk, a distinguished member of the Sioux tribe, found himself thrust into the national and international spotlight as a performer in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. This iconic spectacle, a mesmerizing blend of daring feats, exotic animals, and romanticized Western lore, offered a platform for Native Americans to showcase their horsemanship, archery skills, and traditional dances. While the show often perpetuated stereotypes, it also provided a unique opportunity for individuals like Whirling Hawk to share a glimpse of their culture with a vast audience. Saloons of the Wild West. The saloon, a quintessential symbol of the American frontier, often conjures up vivid images of rowdy establishments filled with the clinking of glasses, the smell of whiskey, and the ever-present threat of violence. These watering holes served as the social epicenter of many frontier towns, drawing in a diverse clientele of cowboys, miners, gamblers, and outlaws. While undoubtedly a place for revelry and relaxation, the saloon also held a darker reputation, associated with heavy drinking, high-stakes gambling, and the occasional eruption of gunfights. Several men and a dog in John Powell's saloon. A snapshot frozen in time, a slice of life from the early 20th century. John Powell's saloon in Plainfield, Illinois. A motley crew gathers within its wooden walls. Several men, their faces etched with the weathered lines of hard work and perhaps harder living, stand in casual poses. A canine companion, Peggy, adds an unexpected touch of warmth and loyalty to the scene. Their presence, captured on film, offers a fleeting glimpse into a bygone era, a moment suspended between the saloon's swinging doors and the bustling streets beyond. James Butler Hickok. James Butler Hickok, the iconic Wild Bill, was a complex figure who straddled the line between reality and myth. A soldier, lawman, and showman, he carved out a legendary status in the American West. While his reputation as a peerless gunslinger often overshadows his other roles, it's essential to remember that many of the tales surrounding him were embellished, if not outright fabricated, by Hickok himself. Nevertheless, there's no denying his involvement in numerous gunfights, a testament to the violent era in which he lived. The interior of the Long Branch Saloon. The Long Branch Saloon was a quintessential Wild West establishment. Its interior was a microcosm of the era, a smoky, dimly lit space filled with the clatter of pool balls, the shuffle of boots, and the boisterous chatter of patrons. A long, polished wooden bar dominated one side, its surface etched with countless rounds of drinks. Behind it, shelves groaned under the weight of liquor bottles, while mirrors reflected the crowded room. The air was thick with the scent of whiskey, tobacco, and leather. Dodge City, 1878. Dodge City, Kansas, a focal point in the American West's mythology, was a bustling hub where cattle drives converged. This influx of young, often restless cowboys created a volatile atmosphere, demanding the presence of formidable lawmen. The town's reputation as a wild frontier, fueled by legends of gunfights and larger-than-life figures, has solidified its place in popular culture. While the reality was likely less dramatic, Dodge City undoubtedly played a pivotal role in shaping the iconic image of the American West. Young Buffalo Bill Cody. Imagine a young man on the cusp of legend. In an 1865 photograph, William Cody would have been a mere 19, yet his face is likely etched with a precocious maturity. The hardships of frontier life had already begun to mold his features, sharpening his gaze and firming his jawline. His eyes, perhaps still filled with youthful wonder, would also carry a hint of the steely determination that would define him. Dressed in the simple, practical attire of the era, his appearance would belie the extraordinary journey he was about to embark upon. The Northern Saloon in Tonopah. The Northern Saloon, located in Tonopah, Nevada, was a popular watering hole and social hub during the early 1900s. It was co-founded by the legendary lawman Wyatt Earp, who brought his reputation for order and justice to the establishment. The saloon was known for its lively atmosphere, with a diverse crowd of miners, cowboys, and townsfolk mingling together. It was a place where stories were shared, friendships were forged, and the occasional brawl broke out. Bull Chief of the Apsaroki. Bull Chief was a formidable figure among the Apsaroki, or Crow people. Renowned for his bravery and strategic acumen, he led numerous raiding parties against encroaching white settlements in the tumultuous 1870s. His exploits earned him respect and fear in equal measure. However, the tide of westward expansion proved relentless, and the Crow, like many other Native American nations, were ultimately forced to relinquish their ancestral lands and confine themselves to reservations. Olive Ann Oatman. The life of Olive Ann Oatman is a harrowing tale of survival and resilience. Kidnapped at the tender age of 14 by a Native American tribe in present-day Arizona, she endured unimaginable hardships. Sold to the Mojave tribe, she spent 5 years as a captive, her face marked with the tribe's distinctive blue tattoos. Her memoir, published upon her return to white society, offered a rare glimpse into the world of Native American tribes, though its accuracy has been questioned. California Gold Rush. Portsmouth Square in San Francisco, during the Gold Rush era of 1851, was a bustling hub of activity. Surrounded by vibrant buildings and filled with a diverse crowd of miners, merchants, and locals, the square was a microcosm of the city's energy and excitement. It was a place where dreams were made and fortunes were sought, a melting pot of cultures and aspirations. The image evokes a sense of the square's historical significance, transporting us back to a pivotal moment in California's history. Whirling Horse, a member of the Sioux tribe, was a captivating figure in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. His performances were legendary, showcasing the incredible skill and agility of Native American horsemanship. Audiences were mesmerized by his daring feats as he expertly rode and wrestled horses, demonstrating the deep bond between the Sioux people and their equine companions. Whirling Horse's participation in the show offered a glimpse into the rich cultural heritage of the Plains Indians, captivating hearts and minds around the world. Lynching of John Heath in Tombstone. The lynching of John Heath in Tombstone, Arizona, in 1884 was a grim reflection of the lawless frontier justice that often prevailed in the Wild West. After participating in a robbery that turned into a massacre, Heath was captured and swiftly hanged by an angry mob. With formal legal systems still in their infancy, lynchings were a disturbingly common occurrence, serving as a stark reminder of the harsh realities faced by those living on the edge of civilization. Buffalo Bill died in 1917. The death of William Buffalo Bill Cody in 1917 marked the end of an era. The iconic showman, whose larger-than-life persona had captivated audiences worldwide, was laid to rest in Golden, Colorado. People from all walks of life converged to pay their respects to the man who had epitomized the American West. His funeral was a grand spectacle, a fitting farewell to a life lived in the spotlight. The outpouring of grief and admiration was a testament to his enduring legacy as a symbol of the Wild West.